Good morning, students. In the previous video, we learned how to verify the zeros and the coefficients of a cubic polynomial. Sum of the zeros of a cubic polynomial ax cubed plus bx square plus cx plus d, that is alpha plus beta plus gamma. Sum of the zeros is denoted by alpha plus beta plus gamma is given by the formula minus b by a. Product of the zeros alpha into beta into gamma is given by the formula minus b by a. Sum of the product of the zeros taken two at a time, that is alpha beta plus beta gamma plus alpha gamma, is given by the formula c by a. Now, in the present class, we are going to learn how to divide a polynomial by another polynomial. Division of a polynomial by another polynomial. Now, example, take example A. Divide 2x square plus 3x plus 1 by x plus 2. So you are required to divide this 2x square plus 3x plus 1 by x plus 2. First of all, you have to see whether the dividend and the divisor are in standard form or not. Standard form means they are in descending order of degrees or not. Degree of the first term 2, second one 1, third one 0, 2 1 0, descending order, 1 0, descending order. So here the dividend and the divisor are in the descending order of degrees, that is descending powers of x. Then we divide this polynomial by x plus 2. So we follow some steps here to divide this polynomial by this one. First of all, divide the first term of the dividend by the first term of the divisor. So what is the first term of the dividend here? 2x square. What is the first term of the divisor? X. Gives what? 2x. Write that 2x as the first term of the quotient. Now, multiply this divisor by the first term of the quotient obtained. 2x into x, 2x square. 2x into 2, 4x. Write the product of this divisor and this term obtained under the new dividend 2x square plus 3x plus 1. So 2x into x, 2x square, 2x into 2, 4x. Subtract. Minus, minus. We have to change the symbols of the terms in the second column. Now 2x square minus 2x square gets cancelled. 3x minus 4x equal to what? Minus x. Bring down the next term plus 1 to form a new dividend. Now again we follow the same step. Divide the first term of the dividend by the first term of the divisor. Minus x by x, that is equal to what? Minus 1. Write that minus 1 as the second term of the quotient. What is the second step? Multiply this divisor by the second term of the quotient obtained. X plus 2 into minus 1. Minus 1 into x minus x. Minus 1 into plus 2 minus 2. Subtract. What is the remainder? 3 is the remainder. So you have to continue the division. So while you are dividing a polynomial by another polynomial, you have to follow a rule. You have to continue the division until we get the remainder either 0 or degree of the remainder is less than the degree of the divisor. Here we got 3 as the remainder. What is the degree of 3? 0. And what is the degree of this x plus 2? 1. So we have to stop the division because the remainder, the degree of the remainder is less than the degree of the divisor. So you cannot stop the division here. You cannot stop the division here because what is the degree of the remainder here? 1. What is the degree of the divisor? 1. So our rule is what? The degree of the remainder should be less than the degree of the divisor or remainder equal to 0. So now divisor is x plus 2, quotient is 2x minus 1, remainder is 3 and dividend is this one. And previously we learned the division rule. What is the division rule in numbers? Dividend equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Suppose divide 11 by 5. 5 2s 10. What is the remainder here? 1. So 11 equal to 5 into 2 plus 1. Dividend equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. And we see whether the same rule follows here also. Divisor x plus 2 into quotient 2x minus 1, remainder 3. X into 2x, 2x squared, x into minus 1 minus x, 2 into 2x, 4x, 2 into minus 1 minus 2 plus 3, 2x squared plus 4x minus x gives what? Plus 3x, 3 minus 2, 1. Here, divisor into quotient plus remainder equal to dividend. That is, dividend equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. So, you have to continue the division until we get the remainder either 0 or the degree of the remainder is less than the degree of the divisor. That is the main rule. Now, go through example 9. Example 9. Divide 3x cube plus x squared plus 2x plus 5 by 1 plus 2x plus x squared. See, here the dividend is in the standard form, whereas the divisor is not in the standard form. You have to write the standard form of this divisor. You must write the divisor and the dividend in the descending order of degrees. Now see, 3x cube plus x squared plus 2x plus 5. Already it is in standard form, but I am going to write the standard form of this divisor. X squared plus 2x plus 1. Now, what is the first step? Divide the first term of the dividend by the first term of the divisor. That is the first step. Divide the first term of the dividend by the first term of the divisor. What is the quotient? 3x. Write the first term of the quotient as 3x. What is the second step? Multiply this divisor by this 3x and write the product under this dividend. 3x into x squared, 3x cube. 3x into 2x, 6x squared. 3x into 1, 3x. Now what is the third step? Subtract. Minus change in symbol. Here minus 5x squared minus x plus 5. Now what should be done now? Divide the first term of the dividend by the first term of the divisor. Minus 5x squared by x squared minus 5. Multiply this divisor by minus 5. Minus 5 into x squared minus 5x squared. Minus 5 into plus 2x minus 10x. Minus 5 into plus 1 minus 5. Subtract. 10x minus x, 9x, plus 5 plus 10. What is the remainder? 9x plus 10. Then we stop the division. Why? Because what is the degree of the remainder? 1. What is the degree of the divisor? 2. So we got the remainder whose degree is less than the degree of the divisor. Then we stop the division. Now, it is the divisor, it is quotient, divisor, quotient, remainder and dividend. Verify whether divisor into quotient plus remainder gives dividend or not. You verify whether dividend equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Find the product of these two and add the remainder to the product. See whether you get this dividend or not. Yes? Now, example 10. We take example 10. Divide 3x squared minus x cube minus 3x plus 5 by x minus 1 minus x squared. Here the dividend and the divisor are not in the standard form. Write in the standard standard form. That means descending order of degrees or descending powers of x. Minus x cube plus 3x square minus 3x plus 5 by, and rearrange it, minus x square plus x minus 1. Divide the first term of the dividend by the first term of the divisor. X. Write an x as the first term of the quotient and multiply the divisor by the x. X into minus x square minus x cube, x into x square, x into minus 1 minus x. Subtract. Plus minus plus. You have to change symbols of the terms of the second quadrant. Cancel. 3x square minus x square gives what? 2x square. Minus 3x plus x equal to what? Minus 2x plus 5. Now, again divide the first term of the dividend by the first term of the divisor. 2x square by minus x square plus by minus 2. Now multiply this divisor by minus 2. Minus 2 into x square, minus 2 into minus x square, 2x square. Minus 2 into plus x, minus 2x. Minus 2 into minus 1 plus 2. Subtract. Minus plus minus. What is the remainder? 3. Then we stop the division because the degree of the remainder is less than the degree of the divisor. You cannot stop the division here. Why? Because what is the degree of this one? 2. Here 2. Equal. But what is our rule? We have to continue the division until you get the remainder either 0 or the degree of the remainder is less than the degree of the divisor. Now, can you check whether dividend equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder or not here? Try to check. Try to see whether divisor into quotient plus remainder. What? Divisor into quotient plus remainder is equal to dividend or not? Not. So far we have completed 3 examples. From those 3 examples, so here we are getting some conclusions. In each case, we have 2 polynomials p of x and g of x. In general, let p of x and g of x are 2 polynomials and g of x is not equal to 0. That means it should not be a 0 polynomial. And you will find 2 polynomials q of x and r of x. What? We will find 2 polynomials q of x and r of x such that p of x equal to g of x into q of x plus r of x. What? P of x equal to g of x into q of x plus r of x. So you go through page number 69, where this r of x equal to 0, that is the remainder equal to 0, or degree of r of x is less than the degree of q of x or g of x. Degree of r of x is less than the degree of g of x, where r of x is not equal to 0. When r of x is not equal to 0, then the degree of remainder should be less than the degree of g of x. That means degree of the remainder is less than the degree of the divisor. This rule is called division algorithm. So you learn the same in real number sum. Division algorithm or division rule. P of x equal to g of x into q of x plus r of x. So if p of x and g of x are 2 polynomials where g of x is not equal to 0, then you will find 2 polynomials q of x and r of x such that p of x equal to g of x into q of x plus r of x. Where r of x equal to 0, that means remainder equal to 0, or degree of r of x is less than the degree of g of x, then r of x is not equal to 0. This rule is called division algorithm. Now we have some rules, some properties of division given here. Go through the properties and try to understand them. So I will do the same thing in same thing later. Now here we have page number 69. We have 4 rules. Try to understand the 4 rules by taking examples. I will explain those rules later. Exercise 3.4. Divide the polynomial p of x by the polynomial g of x and find the quotient and remainder in each of the following. Divide the polynomial p of x, that is what? X cube minus 3x square plus 5x minus 3 and g of x, x square minus 2. Divide the polynomial p of, here we have 3 problems under this first one. So that is the first problem is divide p of x, x cube minus 3x square plus 5x minus 3 by g of x equal to x square minus 2. So already the dividend and the divisor are in the descending powers of x. So you can write directly x cube minus 3x square plus 5x minus 3 by x square minus 2. So what is the first step? Divide the first term of the dividend by the first term of the divisor. X cube by x square gives what? X. Write that x as the first term of the quotient. And what is the second step? Multiply the divisor by this first term of the quotient and write the product under this dividend. X into x square, x cube. X into minus 2, minus 2x. Now subtract minus plus. What is the difference? Minus 3x square plus 7x. Bring down the next term. Plus 5x plus 2x gives what? Plus 7x. Now again subtract the first term of the new dividend by the first term of the divisor. Minus 3x square by x square gives what? Minus 3. Multiply the divisor by that minus 3, second term of the quotient, and write the product under this new dividend. Minus 3 into x square minus 3x square. Minus 3 into minus 2 plus 6. Subtract. Plus minus. And what is the difference? 7x minus 9. Here you are required to find the quotient and the remainder. You need not check whether dividend equal to divisor to quotient plus remainder or not. So what is the quotient obtained here? Quotient equal to what? X minus 3. Remainder equal to what? 7x minus 9. Now, second problem. Divide p of x. Second one. Divide Roman number 2 is the first one. 3.4. First one, Roman number 2. Divide p of x equal to x power 4 minus 3x square plus 4x plus 5 by g of x equal to x square plus 1 minus x. Here you are required to divide this polynomial x power 4 minus 3x square plus 4x plus 5 by g of x equal to x square plus 1 minus x. You have the dividend and the divisor, but the divisor is not in the descending powers of x. So first x power 4 minus 3x square plus 4x plus 5. 4, 2, 1, 0. Now x square minus x plus 1. So I express this in the descending power of x as x square minus x plus 1. So what is the first step? Divide the first term of the dividend by the first term of the divisor. X power 4 by x square gives what? X square. Write this x square here. Multiply this divisor by x square and write the product of this dividend. X square into x square, x power 4. X square into minus x cube. Even though we don't find the term containing x cube in the dividend, we write minus x cube here. No problem. X square into 1, x square. Now subtract. While you are subtracting, you have to change the symbols of the second polynomial. Minus plus minus. So now, when you subtract the second polynomial from the first polynomial, what is the difference? Here plus x cube. Here minus 3x square minus x square. What is minus 3x square minus x square? Minus 4x square. And write plus 4x. Actually, I will subtract this one from this one horizontally. See what happens? X power 4 minus 3x square plus 4x minus 5. Subtracting x power 4 minus x cube plus x square from this one, you can use either horizontal method or vertical method. X power 4 minus x cube plus x square. See what happens? X power 4, here I write x power 4, alright, x power 4 minus 3x square plus 4x minus 5 minus x power 4 plus x cube minus x square. You have to change the symbols of these three. X power 4 minus x power 4 minus x cube can be written as plus x cube plus x square can be written as minus x square. Now can you simplify this one? These two get cancelled. So here we have plus x cube minus 3x square minus x square gives what? Minus 4x square plus 4x minus 5. What? X power 4 minus x power 4 gets cancelled. Now the term containing the highest degree is what here? X cube. Now minus 3x square minus x square gives what? Minus 4x square. Next plus 4x. Next minus 5. See? Here it is plus 5. Now we add plus 5. So you can subtract vertically also. X power 4 minus x power 4 get cancelled. And we add x cube first. And we simplify these two minus 3x square minus x square this one minus 4x square. And we bring down plus 4x and plus 5. Now divide the first term by first term again. X cube by x square. What is x cube by x square? Plus x. Again find the product of this division and x. X into x square x cube. X into minus x square. X into 1x. Now subtract. Minus plus minus. Minus 4x square plus x square gives what? Minus 4x square plus x square gives minus 3x square plus 4x minus x gives what? Plus 3x plus 5. Now divide the first term of the dividend by the first term of the divisor. Minus 3x square by x square gives what? Minus 3. Write that minus 3 as the last term of the quotient. And you have to multiply the divisor by minus 3. Minus 3 into x square, minus 3x square. Minus 3 into minus x. What is minus 3 into minus x? Plus 3x. What is minus 3 into plus 1? Minus 3. Again subtract. You have to change the symbols of the second polynomial. 3x minus 3x gets cancelled. 5 plus 3 equal to what? 8. So now what is the quotient here? X square plus x minus 3. And what is the remainder? 8. Now the third one. Divide P of x, third one, divide P of x. What is P of x here? X power 4 minus 5x plus 6 by 2 minus x square. So here the dividend is in the descending powers of x, 4, 1, 0. But divisor is not in the descending powers of x. You have to rearrange it. X power 4 minus 5x plus 6. Here minus x square plus 2. Here 2 minus x square is there. You must write it as minus x square plus 2. So what is the first step? Divide the first term of the dividend by the first term of the divisor. X power 4 by minus x square plus by minus is what? Minus x power 4 by x square. X square. Yes. And multiply these two terms by minus x square. Minus x square into minus x square. Minus into minus plus x square into x square, x power 4. Minus x square into plus 2. Minus 2x square. Subtract. Minus plus. In the previous case also, even though we don't find any like terms, we subtract it. Here, what is the difference? First of all, among these three, what is the term which contains the highest degree? This one. Write this 2x square and minus 5x. Write the remaining term plus 6. Again, divide the first term by first term. You get minus 2. 2x square by minus x square. Plus by minus minus 2 by 1 2. Multiply these 2 by minus 2. Minus 2 into minus x square gives what? 2x square. Why? Minus into minus plus 2 into x square 2x square. Minus 2 into plus 2. Minus 4. Now subtract. You get minus 5x plus 10. That is the remainder. Here the quotient is minus x square minus 2 and the remainder is minus 5x plus 10. Now (3.4) second one. Before going to the title, one thing here. Is 3 a factor of 12? Is 3 a factor of 12? Yes. No need to find the factors for 12. If you divide 12 by 3 and if you get 0 as remainder, then you can say that 3 is a factor of 12. 3 4 how much? 12. What is the remainder? 0. Then you can say that 3 is a factor of 12. But is 7 a factor of 20? No. Why? When 20 is divided by 7, 7 2 is 14. What is the remainder? 6. The remainder is not equal to 0. That's why we can say that 7 is not a factor of 20. Now go to the second problem. Check in which case the first polynomial is a factor of the second polynomial by dividing the second polynomial by the first polynomial. So go to page number 71. Check in which case the first polynomial is the factor of the second polynomial by dividing the second polynomial by the first polynomial. See, here the first polynomial is given as t square minus 3. Check whether t square minus 3 is a factor of the second polynomial 2t power 4 plus 3t cube minus 2t square minus 90 minus 4. So you have to see whether the first polynomial is the factor of the second polynomial by dividing the second polynomial by the first polynomial. So try to divide and try to see whether you get 0 as remainder or not, to say whether the first polynomial is the factor of the second polynomial. T square minus 3. Divide the first term by first term. 2t power 4 by t square 2t power 4, 2t power 4 by t square equal to what? T square gives 2t square. Multiply this one divided by 2t square. 2t square into t square, 2t power 4. 2t square into minus 3, minus 6t square. Subtract, minus plus. These two get cancelled. We get 3t cube plus 4t square minus 90. Again divide the first term by first term. 3t cube by t square. T. 3t. 3t into t square, 3t cube. 3t into minus 3, minus 90. Sorry, minus 90. Subtract. Cancel this. So 4t square minus 12. Again divide first term by first term. 4t square by t square equal to what? 4. 4 into t square, 4t square. 4 into minus 3, minus 12. What is the remainder? 0. So, by dividing this polynomial by t square minus 3, we got 0 as remainder here. Then we say that t square minus 3 is a factor of 2t power 4 plus 3t cube minus 2t square minus 90 minus 12. And you have two more problems in that. And I write those two problems and check whether the first polynomial is a factor of the second polynomial. Second one, x square plus 3x plus 1 3x power 4 plus 5x cube minus 7x square plus 2x plus 2. You have to check whether this polynomial is a factor of the second polynomial. How? By dividing the second polynomial by the first polynomial. If you get 0 as a remainder, then you can say that the first polynomial is a factor of the second polynomial. Otherwise, not a factor. Now, x cube, third one, it is second one, x cube minus 3x plus 1 and x power 5 minus 4x cube plus x square plus 3x plus 1. So far we learned how to divide a polynomial by another polynomial, and in some of the cases we verified dividend equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. 3 more problems in the same exercise and also in the examples. So I will complete the same in the next class. Thank you.